First bow, second bow, third bow. I wish everyone having a relaxed mind. And may I pass the session to Mong John? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Yo. And hello, everyone. Very happy to see all of you today. And we have DJ Botox, Bettina, Gosuntan, Yoon, Yo, and Bojir, Li Shui, Manasseh, Tien Ai Sen, and Imant, and Monikar, Synopt, Otim Ricky, and Abraham, Tolani, Jesse Ui, Jesutofunmi, Aliye, and Rok Ya Ju, and Renate, and Bibo Tak, and Ne Nan Kendo, Uche, and Claire, and Diokispar, and Molly. And okay, so that's probably people who have arrived now. So today, before we begin the meditation, let me show you a little bit of, and perhaps the reason that I'm bringing this up now is because some of the people here are applying to be meditation instructors. So it would be nice to take a look at some basics, and this might not be, totally needed for the real practice, but maybe useful, okay? And maybe you should be aware of them as well. So every time you meditate, if you have attained or have been joining my stories for some weeks, you probably are aware, or maybe recognize the pattern of meditation guide, and that it begins with the body adjustment, the mental adjustment, and then we bring the mind home, and we be at the center, and the loving kindness part will be usually in the end. Some people may ask, okay, why do we have the loving kindness part in the end? Why not at the beginning? Yeah, it's possible as well to have this one up front at the beginning. But the reason that we do it towards the end is because we want to have the peace energy so that we can share this peace energy once we have it. But if you do it at the beginning, that could be helpful as well. If you are dealing with an angry mind, you have some frustration at first, you want to feel a bit more relaxed mentally. So we begin maybe doing the loving kindness meditation very early. But the goal is bringing the mind home. Without this part, this is not considered meditation. If you imagine the whole sequence is like taking a flight, actually bringing the mind home is when an airplane begins to fly to the sky. Adjusting the body, adjusting the mind, probably when you're boarding the flight. But without bringing the mind home, it wouldn't travel to anywhere. It's like your airplane is still on, either on the runway or taxi, but it's not in the sky. So bringing the mind home is when the plane is starting to rise, to fly, and that's when we really begin the meditation. Being at the center is when the airplane flies in the sky, which means if you take a flight, a domestic flight, you're going to need to have the first three parts and maybe the last one. But the amount of time that the airplane flies It's usually identical. So no matter what destination you're going to, you're gonna need to prepare. You're gonna need to make sure everyone is safe and the airplane can fly to the sky. But then the being at the center part is so important. Without it, or maybe if it's not long enough, if you fly an airplane for just 20 kilometers, that wouldn't actually worth the fuel, right? Because the fuel for flying is expensive. So you're gonna need to make sure as well that you have enough space to get the most benefit of the meditation. When the plane already in the sky, if you can be at the center longer, that's when you're gonna have the most benefit. Be the center where? Where? So if you, well, we talk about this several times that it's not very important when we do the real practice. So somewhere in the middle of the abdomen. But if you really want to get it right, it's in the middle of the abdomen, 2 fingers width above the navel. Above or below? Above, right? Above the navel, not below. 2 fingers width above the navel. So you usually feel it at the level of your navel and then slightly bring it up a little bit, and that will do the job. But in practice, we're not gonna worry so much where it is, and anywhere you feel comfortable in the middle of your abdomen, then begin with that position. So once you are already at the center, that's when all the sediments in the water will begin to fall. That's when the cleaning begins. And you're gonna need to wait until all the sediments will settle down to the bottom of the container or the glass here. The longer you can be patient, which is the ability to wait. What does patient means? Patient means that no matter what happens, your mind wouldn't leave the center. Think about in our real life, maybe we've faced a situations that probably is testing our patience. People we don't like, things that maybe annoys us. Every time we face those, the mind leaves ourselves. The mind is not with us anymore. If we think about a person we don't like, eventually our mind goes straight to the person and not with us. In meditation, it's the same. When you meditate and your mind is staying at the center, but if some thoughts arises, some thought appears, if you are able to notice very rapidly that this is not yours, your mind will not leave the center. But if you are not mindful enough and you start thinking about the thoughts, maybe the face of a person that you don't like appears, you start going along with the face, creating stories. Okay, if I meet a person again, I will have to explain to him and her why he or she didn't talk to me the other day, and blah, blah, blah. All the recurring and continuing thoughts will take the mind from the center. But if you are able to ignore and pay no attention to that and stay with the technique, the easiest one is just to stay at the center. But then if that doesn't work, you need something stronger, then you can visualize an object. But if that doesn't work and you need something stronger, then you will repeat the mantra. If that doesn't work, you still need something stronger, you will breathe in and out. If that doesn't work, you need something stronger, you open your eyes and restart. When you open your eyes, whatever is in your mind will disappear. Okay? So the ability to remain calm, to remain at the center, that the mind is motionless at the center, is called patience. That's the real definition. But of course, we have several explanations about these words as well, like the ability to enjoy the waving and not to react and so on. But the real meaning of it is no matter what happens, your mind wouldn't leave the center. Okay, so let's begin our meditation now. Right, so prepare yourself for an inner peace time and begin to relax physically and mentally. We start with physical relaxation. To breathe in and out and close our eyelids in the most comfortable way. Breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly a few times. Breathe in freshness and positive energy from surroundings. And breathe out completely uncomfortable feelings from both body and mind. Continue breathing in and out for a while. So that the whole body can feel a bit more relaxed. Spend a moment to scan the whole body from the top of your head down to your toes. Relax the muscles of your forehead, the muscles on your face, your cheek, your chin, feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips, relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. When you're feeling a bit more relaxed, you may imagine that now you're sitting alone in a beautiful environment. That can be anywhere in the world. You're gonna be fine all by yourself. Alone, without feeling lonely. In the middle of a vast empty space, cutting all connections to the outside world, so that you can enjoy this moment all by yourself, your own personal time for the mind to rest, for the mind to come home. Then I would like you to follow the awareness of your breath. We're gonna need the breath to help catch the mind in case you still have wandering thoughts. But those who have been practicing, you might feel that you can bring the mind to the center effortlessly. You can skip this part and go to the center right away. Otherwise, stay with the breath to build up your consciousness. Feel the airflow moving downward and upward, so that the mind doesn't think about anything else but the breath. And be patient with yourself. Every time the mind gets distracted, gently return to the airflow again and again. So that the mind can stay longer within the perimeter of your body. This is how we cultivate our sati. Which means the mind staying inside the body. If you breathe a little softer, a little longer, you'll be able to effortlessly slow down the speed of your thoughts naturally. This might take a while if we understand. We will focus more on the way and not the present result. And the way or the method is keeping the mind with the breath relaxingly, or bringing it back to the airflow whenever it wanders. And after a brief moment, the mind that can stay within will release heavy thoughts and uncomfortable feelings, and you feel relatively lighter. When the lightness appears to you, and you can notice the lightness in both body and mind. Then you're ready to stay still. At the center of your body, you may follow a few more deep breaths, but this time breathe as slowly as you can, as deeply as you can. Follow the airflow to the deepest turning point around the middle of your abdomen. When you breathe as deeply as you can, the airflow will touch the empty space in the middle of your abdomen. Observe that moment. Feel how the air touches the center of the body. Relaxingly. After a few iterations, after you adjust, so the feeling is similar to a bird's feather floating down from the sky. To finally land up on a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. That's how soft and gentle your mind can feel, your mind can make, and you can maintain for as long as you can, so that your mind begins to stay around this area, so called the center of your body. We keep bringing it back no matter how many times it takes. Without feeling frustrated or annoyed. This is the true meaning of the word sabai. That you are bringing the airflow to touch the center. And at some point, you can be at the center without needing any lift. Then we can cruise at the center of the body. And when that happens, you don't need to depend on your breath. Just breathe naturally. It's like an airplane cruising in the air. No need for any lift. Just remain at the central area for as long as you can. And while staying at the center, you can repeat a mantra so that the mind is being protected. And you can reduce the amount of distractions if there's still any. Repeat in your mind, either clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma means the right way, and Arahang means the purest state that your mind can achieve. It's now that you're cruising in the center, the mind will be purified. And if we can stay uninterruptedly long at the center, all the sediments will settle down and the clarity will appear. Samma Arahang 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 You may visualize an image. Let's begin by imagining that your body is empty, with no bone, no muscles, no organ, nothing inside the body, nothing but the air. sometimes what happens is you can let your body dissolve and disappear into the environment. So that your mind can remain in the empty space, the center of the space, where you will visualize an image right where you believe it is the center. That can be the sun, the full moon, crystal ball, a water drop, or a bubble. All of them are in a spherical shape. Some of them are round and clear. Some of them are luminous and bright. So anything round, clear, bright and light to be at the center, to be the direction for the cruising. So that you can let your mind stay still. On visualizing the image. So much so that it wouldn't be distracted easily anymore. The connection between the image and your mind becomes unbreakable. Continue the visualization and repeating the mantra at the same time. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. อรหังสัมมาอรหัง สัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหัง สัมมาอรหัง 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 I will leave you to be on your own for a moment until we arrive at an appropriate time to share loving kindness. สัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง Now imagine that your peaceful energy is spreading out in all directions. Allow the energy to grow together with your positive intention, filled with love and kindness that you want to share to everyone, from people around you to anyone in the building, the neighborhood, or the whole city. You're willing to share with all of them equally and unconditionally. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Imagine you sharing the peace energy to everyone in your country, nearby countries, the whole continent, and finally the whole world. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from sadness, pain, and dangers. May all of them feel the inner peace you're sharing. Spread your love, your kindness, and peace energy to all living beings. For a while, and now your meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out. softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you're ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sapphe Buddha Palapatta Paccheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Shenrakang Pantami Sappaso Dehatalata Sukita Veruna Buddha Sasane Aroka Sukita Hota Sahasape Hiyadipi Sapabuddha Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapepu Rentu Sankappa. All of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Mani Shavati Raso Yatha. Similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Okay, so welcome back. How was your meditation? So if you feel a bit more relaxed, and now it's time to open your webcam for a little bit and smile. If you can, have uh, the gallery screen, so you see as well how bright and shining other people's they're having at the moment, perhaps. So switch on your webcam one moment and smile as we capturing the inner peace on your face. Smile. Good. And then you can as well share today how your meditation went, and share with me, okay, in the comments. Like we have some already. I felt more calm and relaxed from Isaac. And Vanessa say hello. And Ernest, the meditation was insightful. I was relaxed. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit more how insightful that was. And Iman, so peaceful meditation, comforting and relaxing. And Vanessa say more clarity of the mind today. Great. And Aliye, it was great. I feel great and relaxed today. Great. And Watcho say thanks for the session. Watcho Ernest, okay, so very nice to see that. Bettina say thank you for the calm sessions. I feel rooted in myself. Samarahang was very helpful. Well, Samarahang actually is a mechanism to help you to remain with yourself, because every time you try to remain still within yourself, there will be distractions. And many people that I tested for a few weeks say, all those distractions are good. They're not good. Come on, they're not good, but they're not bad. Do you understand the difference? They're not good, but they are not bad. Okay? They're not good because if you have distractions, your mind cannot stay still. So distractions take your mind from the center. But they're not bad means that you're not gonna feel like it's gonna be the end of the world and feeling frustrated or anything like that. But just stay there, okay? Um, Eva Riste, relaxing and calming, and San Jie, I feel relaxed and calm. Godfrey, we have enjoy and relax. And Manasseh was gorgeous and more relaxed. And Gosen Han for wonderful calm sessions today. And was your very calm, relaxed, and peaceful sessions. And Kamala, I really miss the sessions. Just pick up my phone from charging, okay? And Bilbo talk, I felt myself rotating, but tried to stay calm until stopped myself, and it was numbed at some point. Numbness could mean different things, like your body can just become totally motionless, and yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so when it begins to rotate or any movement, just remain calm. Sometimes turbulence may happen, but eventually the the journey in the air becomes smooth and pleasant ride again. So you just have to be patient. Okay. Till I send, I stay with mindfulness all the time. I'm very happy visualizing the bright sun. I recite the mantra. So wandering mind a little bit, but could not come into my sun. Very good. Diana, it was really amazing sessions. Li Shui, able to concentrate better tonight. And Ade Oye, I have an inner peace and like the massage for the mind for the rest of the day. Good. Christine Thompson, thanks for beautiful sessions. And Uche, I was in a noisy environment, trying drowning the noise. Meditative wasn't too long. Well, that's perhaps the mantra is the best too, so that you can fight with the noises around you. Samuel, today was warriors for self-exploration. I feel pleasant inside. The yoga spa, I feel calm and peaceful within me. The mantra helped. Okay. And iPhone say, I love the idea of body dissolving. And Yo say, took it some time to stay still, to see on the face, disappear for a while, relaxing session. Great. And Vanessa, I'm working on optimism. It's coming. I need to go to work now. Okay. And have a great work, pleasant uh, weekdays for everyone. All right, so we talk a little bit about the 5 rooms. You remember, and this is where all our habits are formed because in our days, everything happens all like the same thing happens. So, like you wake up, you go to work, you eat your food, you're coming back home, and this actually means 3/3 of our life would be at home, which means all the 5 rooms, all the 5 places, if we manage them well, we can cultivate many good habits. Okay, so the inspiration to stay positive, even though there are many ups and downs in life, is we have to strive to be a better person. No matter what situations you face, you can, if you focus on changing yourself, you will not um, feel disappointed when things around you wouldn't change, right? So instead of feeling bad about things around you not changing, let's focus on doing something better for ourselves. Great. So we talk about how if we apply the UG5 universal goodness, 5 of them: cleanliness, tidiness, politeness, punctuality, and meditation in the 5 places, it's gonna be super, super, um, effective to cultivate good habits. For example, in the bedroom, we can apply cleanliness. We clean a bedroom. We make it tidy. We make it polite. We wake up, go to bed on time, and then we have some meditations as well. That's for the bedroom. We talked about that a few weeks ago. But then we also begin to talk about the bathroom, because the bathroom is where we clean the body, where we observe our health. That's for the body part. But the mental part, there can be things that you can pick up from the bathroom. Well, we can apply the UG5 as well in the bathroom, like cleanliness and tidiness. Make sure everything in the bathroom is clean and tidy. Imagine that you have very clean and tidy bathroom like this, but if your bathroom look like this, imagine how different the life can be, right? We wouldn't want to have the bathroom unorganized, but to have it more arranged, organized, and clean. Okay, there is one saying in in Thailand, in my culture, that how the toilet bowl looks like can represent the mental state, which means if you uh, would want to know how clear your mind is, you can look at the toilet bowl. If that part isn't clean, it's not like as clean as new, yeah, that might be things to clean in the minds as well. Because we do not attempt to make it better, and we kind of accept that, yeah, things could stay that way. Okay, so you can use the time to worry about life, but if you use that time that you worry about things to clean maybe bathroom, maybe a toilet bowl, you can feel the difference. So if you come to Thailand, the first thing that we will ask you to do is to clean toilets. So those who come before probably will understand. So don't be surprised if one of the lessons is, well, you have to clean the toilet nicely. And that will really affect the mind. So, if you arrange things in the bathroom properly, that organizations, right, can not will also affect people around you, not only yourself, especially if you do not use the bathroom alone. So there's one saying that you should leave the bathroom so that the next person feels like the first one to use it. Not like when you leave the bathroom and the next person come, they open the door, they feel like there was a war that happened in the bathroom or in the toilet. You left a huge mess for the next person. And sometimes you were not aware of that. And the next person, if you really be the next person yourself, you probably would want the bathroom to be clean and tidy as well. Imagine toilet in the airplane. When you go to on the flight, you open the toilet door, you probably would expect that the bathroom is without any mess, so the flight attendants will come to clean the room several times. But I do that. Even in the airplane, I would just have to make sure that when I leave the airplane, especially this could be, like long queue, the next person wouldn't want like, oh, look at that man, look at that monk, he left a mess. I don't want that to happen, right? So the bathroom is a place that you can practice politeness. And this is where politeness comes from. It comes from empathy. It comes from the feeling like you want the next person to enjoy the bathroom the way you did a minute ago, so that he feel pleasant. It's not feeling bad, especially if you live together with other people. Living together means more respect is needed, right? Empathy and respect. And well, politeness can also be of different other things. For example, you use the time in your bathroom. Do you make sure that you look proper, like shaving? Some people do not shave at all, and we don't care how they would look. But that's the time you can use in the bathroom to also make face or hair or to 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 look polite and not to um, have some mess on the head, right? And if you look a bit deeper, that could be related to smell or body odor as well. We all have these kind of odors. We probably are not aware. That could come from feet, armpits, belly button, anus, behind the ears and mouth. And it actually is the owner of the body. You are the owner of the body. So you probably are familiar with the odor and you don't actually smell that. But when people have odor goes and comes very close to people who don't, and the odor is very, very noticeable somehow. And this actually happens because, all their skin, dead skin, it has to be rubbed like using something like this, to rub dead skin from your body. And if you do not rub them, when they still stay on your skin, they actually make you have sweat, and the sweat and the dead skin, dead cells will make unpleasant odor, which can be removed if you spend more time in the bathroom, right? To spend time to remove all the unpleasant things on the body and also smell as well, especially cloth. You might actually have a question now. What am I listening to at the moment? It's not about meditation, but it's about how we can train uh, politeness habits. Some people that usually don't care about things will often overlook these very small details. Okay, also teeth, because that could be the source of unpleasant odor, which will not be smell unless you open your mouth. When people open their mouth, papa, and the smell comes from their feet, their teeth, not feet. Sorry, teeth between, like the gap between teeth that you need to use or floss every day as well. Believe me, we do not smell that, but people close to us can smell that from the breath, from when you open your mouth, and so on. Okay, so this is called self-observation, and this self-observation help us to kind of understand our body, our ourselves better. And eventually we will, when we take care of them more and more and more, not like we become a narcissist, like, oh, I'm the most beautiful boy in the world, I'm the most beautiful girl in the world, and my beauty is impeccable or something like that. But it's just like you want to stay clean, especially physically first, okay? And that will help you to detach from attachment to the body. The thing is that when you spend time looking in the mirror, maybe for a moment, that leads to better understanding. Oh, I'm getting older every day, and maybe next year look at it again. Oh, there is extra wrinkles on the face, So instead of being obsessed with being young forever, then you're not gonna be careless. So that probably needs more explanation for next time, okay? But for today, I hope this actually could be a little relatable to our life. And instead of, being worried about things around us, all these little details we can do better. And if we cannot change things around us, if things are unchangeable, it's better to change ourselves. Again, people, they try to change all the time things around them. But if you imagine, can you change the weather? You cannot change the weather, right? If it's raining, then it's raining. You cannot, hey, shout to the sky, hey, stop raining. It won't work, right? You cannot change politics. You cannot change economy. You cannot change. Sometimes people mad at you. You try your best, but they won't listen. You cannot change them. You cannot change people, right? You cannot change even your own body. Because if you can change your body, you wouldn't get sick. When you get sick, you have to sleep for a few days, you can get better. But that moment is when you cannot change. You just have to accept that you're sick and it's going to be a few days, so you're going to be better. So if we cannot change even our own body, why would we expect to change other people so much? And then we sad about it. You can change, but you must not be sad. You must not worry, right? The only thing in the world that we can change, but people hardly try to change it, is what? There's only one thing that we can change. Think. The only one thing that we can change, but very few people try to change it. It's our own mind, right? The mind is the only thing we can change. You close your eyes, you meditate, you feel better. You can read the text, you can read what people say here, and you feel better, right? And this can happen with some little help. Okay. Maybe if you do it on your own. Yeah, if you do that regularly, you can do that on your own as well. But otherwise, instead of trying to fly your own airplane, let's come to My Stories Airline. My Story Airlines, okay? That will take you to desirable destination. All right, so let's take a look more. How's it Hawaii Jolly today? Visualize white pearl and it feels calm and relaxed. Wow. And next, Sukoya, thanks for the session. I enjoy the session. It's quite refreshing. I feel calm. I very relaxed. Oh, it's not a question, okay? Mardell, pleasant and peaceful meditation. Gwadi had a cool, calm session. Here I say next, if the mind stick with the center firmly, the mantra visualization could be omitted. Yes, could be omitted because they're just like a two. Okay. Elsa Marine, I'm happy with this exercise. Okay, good. Elena, the meditation was relaxing today. I practiced more regularly over the past week, undergoing long COVID treatment in 2022. I'm here every day until April 2024. However, as soon as my practice become less regular, I start getting sick more often. And 10 days ago, I got infected with COVID again, a few weeks until the last Friday. That day, I meditated for 2 hours using the recording. Now, thanks to the practice, I have gained my energy. Today was particularly restful, feel light and transparent, with a sense of connection to monks once more. Well, what can I say? I would like to say that don't be careless, especially at this particular moment of life. Make sure that you stay healthy physically and also mentally, because things are very, very uncertain, and if we are not prepared for them, it's like we are exposed to kind of negative vibe all the time. So we have to have better shield, better protection. Okay. it's like COVID is everywhere. It's in our body. When the body gets weak, we can be infected. But the body and the mind can be together. So if your mind is strong, somehow you manage to kind of have better immunity. Well, that's probably not very scientific way to explain, but yeah, that happens when um, you have regular meditation practice. Somehow that could trigger better immunity. Better immunity means you're not going to be sick, and then you can rest. Sorry, you can recover better as well. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mong John, for your time today, guiding us, giving a lot of valuable advice. And I hope everyone had enjoyed the Mind Story Airline session today. Everyone feel happy and relaxed. Many good comments. And don't forget to practice more. Don't be careless, like what Mong John advised us. And do remember to bring more friends to join us for the coming session on Thursday. And the more the merrier. And before we end the session, let's put our hands together and bow 3 times to Mount John. First bow, second bow, third bow.
May all of you be happy, healthy, and wise. May all have all the wisdoms to overcome obstacles in your life. All your wishes be fulfilled. All your dreams become true. May you never be separated from the inner peace within you. May you be protected from all kinds of dangers, away and far away from negative people and negative circumstances. And every time you meditate the inner peace within, that we call the Dhammakaya within, easily and effortlessly, without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Mount John.
Okay, thanks. So bye everyone, bye Yo and DJ Botox and Elsa Marine, Jerewan, Gosuntan, Bettina, Li Shuwi, Elena, Hazel Ho, and Manasseh, and Aliye, and Kamara, and Kamara Lupu Benka, Voyager from Dolise Peace Club, and in Congo, and Yoon, and Long, and Vanessa, and Aman, and Iman, and iPhone. I forget your name. And Olusanya and Abraham, Chien Aisen, Adeoye, Alphonsine, Christine Thompson, Jesse Uy, Jennifer Mutoni, Omolola, Ise, Oke Spa, Osukoya, Miriam, Ernest, Tolani, Ma Paula, Gorti, Jane Mary, Open Meepo, Mardell, Isaac, and Diana, Synopt, Bilbo Tak, Andy Tu, Aggie, and O'Shea, Rasa, Odunsi, and Bimbola, Deborah, Evariste, Adeola, Aribal, Monica, Jesse Ofumi, Oluwayovar, Duke, and De Oluwajoba, Manish Pangeni, and Margarita from Makita, sorry, Makita from Switzerland. Okay, so bye for now.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a good day.